Did you know that the average person checks their phone over 100 times a day? That's a staggering number. In our busy world, we're constantly racing from one task to another, but this rush can take a toll on our health. Studies show that 77% of people regularly experience physical symptoms caused by stress. This is where mindfulness comes in. Mindfulness isn't just a buzzword, it's a powerful tool that can help you slow down and regain control. By practicing mindfulness, you can lower stress, improve focus, and even boost your mood. In fact, research indicates that mindfulness can reduce anxiety by nearly 60%. In this video, we'll explore how slowing down can change your life for the better. You'll learn unique strategies to embrace mindfulness in your daily routine. From mindful eating to connecting with nature, each chapter will reveal practical tips to help you live in the moment. Get ready to discover how mindfulness practices can actually slow you down in a good way. Are you ready to take the first step toward a more peaceful, mindful life? Let's dive in. Chapter 1: The Slowdown Revolution. Embracing the pause in today's fast-paced world. We're constantly being told to hustle and move quickly. But what if slowing down is the real key to success? Mindfulness is not about doing more, it's about doing less, but with more awareness. Research shows that mindfulness can reduce stress by up to 30%, according to a 2018 study by the American Psychological Association. Slowing down doesn't mean you're falling behind. In fact, it can help you get ahead. By embracing mindfulness, you're giving yourself permission to pause, reflect, and make better decisions. A Harvard study found that our minds wander 47% of the time, which often leads to mistakes. Mindfulness helps to close that gap by keeping you focused and present. The beauty of mindfulness is that you don't need to dedicate hours to it. Simple moments of stillness, like taking 60 seconds to breathe deeply or observing your surroundings, can shift your entire mindset. To pause is to gain power, says Viktor Frankl in his book Man's Search for Meaning. When we stop reacting to every stimulus, we regain control over our actions. In this chapter, we explore the benefits of micro-pauses throughout your day. These are small moments where you intentionally stop to reset your thoughts. These pauses can lower cortisol levels, which are linked to stress, helping your brain function more clearly. Just 1 or 2 mindful breaks can change the tone of your entire day. Imagine being more productive simply because you gave yourself time to breathe. Chapter 2: Mindful Moments. Finding stillness in chaos. Life is chaotic, but mindfulness teaches us how to find peace even in the middle of it. Imagine you're stuck in traffic or dealing with a stressful meeting. Instead of letting anxiety take over, mindfulness invites you to center yourself, breathe, and observe the situation without reacting emotionally. A study from the University of Wisconsin shows that mindfulness can reduce anxiety by up to 58%. One of the best strategies for finding stillness in chaos is grounding. Grounding techniques, like focusing on your senses or feeling your feet on the floor, help you stay present. It's simple. Next time you feel overwhelmed, try to focus on 5 things you can see, 4 things you can touch, 3 things you can hear, 2 things you can smell, and 1 thing you can taste. This technique pulls your mind away from stress and back to the present. You can practice mindfulness anywhere. Waiting in line at a grocery store? Use it as an opportunity to observe your surroundings. Caught in a heated conversation? Take a second to pause and breathe before responding. These moments of stillness help you maintain your calm, even when everything around you feels chaotic. Mindfulness isn't about controlling the external world, it's about mastering your internal state. As Eckhart Tolle says in The Power of Now, realize deeply that the present moment is all you ever have. When you learn to anchor yourself in the now, the world's noise becomes much quieter. If you're finding this content valuable, please take a moment to subscribe. This way, you won't miss any tips on how to live a more mindful life. Chapter 3: Breathe in, stress out. The power of conscious breathing. Breathing is something we do automatically, but mindful breathing can transform how we deal with stress. Studies show that deep breathing techniques can lower blood pressure and reduce heart rates by activating the parasympathetic nervous system. This is the system responsible for calming us down. One technique to try is the 4-7-8 method. It's simple. Inhale for 4 seconds, hold your breath for 7 seconds, and exhale for 8 seconds. This method slows your breathing and heart rate, signaling your body to relax. According to Dr. Andrew Weil, the developer of this technique, it helps to combat anxiety and improve sleep in just a few minutes. Another strategy is box breathing, which is commonly used by Navy SEALs to stay calm in high-pressure situations. Box breathing involves inhaling for 4 seconds, holding the breath for 4 seconds, exhaling for 4 seconds, and then holding again for 4 seconds. This controlled breathing keeps your mind focused and helps you stay grounded, even when your stress levels are high. Breathing can also help you break the cycle of emotional reactions. When you're stressed, your body goes into fight or flight mode, which makes it harder to think clearly. By consciously breathing, you give your brain the oxygen it needs to stay calm and logical. A study from Stanford University found that mindful breathing can reduce emotional reactivity, making it easier to manage difficult emotions. We often underestimate the power of something as simple as breathing. But it's one of the most effective ways to bring mindfulness into your life. Next time you feel overwhelmed, take a deep breath and remind yourself that slowing down is not a sign of weakness, it's a sign of strength. Chapter 4: Mindful Eating. Savoring each bite. We live in a world of distractions, and mealtime is no exception. How often do you eat in front of the TV or while scrolling through your phone? Mindful eating encourages you to slow down and truly savor each bite. This practice not only helps with digestion but also makes eating a more satisfying experience. One strategy is to take smaller bites and chew slowly. According to a study from the University of Rhode Island, people who eat slowly consume 67 fewer calories per meal than those who rush. This small change helps you enjoy food more and can even lead to healthier eating habits. Another key part of mindful eating is focusing on your senses. Before you take a bite, observe the colors, textures, and smells of your food. Notice how the flavors develop with each chew. This sensory awareness makes eating more pleasurable and helps you feel more connected to the present moment. Mindful eating also encourages gratitude. Take a moment before your meal to appreciate where the food came from and the effort that went into preparing it. This simple practice can shift your mindset from rushing through a meal to fully enjoying it. As Thich Nhat Hanh says, when we are truly present, every meal can become a sacred ritual. A powerful strategy for mindful eating is the 20-minute rule. Try to make your meal last at least 20 minutes. This gives your brain time to register fullness, which can prevent overeating. Research from the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that people who practice mindful eating tend to have healthier body weights. Eating mindfully isn't just about what you eat, it's about how you eat. Slowing down and paying attention to your food can transform mealtime into a moment of mindfulness. Chapter 5: Nature's Embrace. Grounding yourself in the great outdoors. Nature has a unique ability to slow us down and ground us in the present. Spending time outdoors, whether it's a walk in the park or sitting under a tree, can be a powerful mindfulness practice. Studies show that just 20 minutes in nature can reduce stress hormone levels by 12%, according to research from Cornell University. One strategy for grounding yourself in nature is forest bathing, or shinden-yoku as it's known in Japan. This practice involves immersing yourself in the sights, sounds, and smells of the forest. You don't need to hike or exercise, just be present with the natural world. A study from the Environmental Health and Preventive Medicine Journal found that forest bathing can lower blood pressure and improve mood. Another technique is barefoot walking, also known as earthing. Walking barefoot on grass, sand, or dirt allows you to physically connect with the earth, which can promote feelings of calm and well-being. According to a 2012 study published in the Journal of Environmental and Public Health, earthing can reduce inflammation and improve sleep. Even if you can't escape to the forest, bringing nature to you can have similar benefits. Houseplants, for example, have been shown to reduce stress and increase productivity. A study from the University of Exeter found that having plants in the office boosts creativity by 15%. Mindfulness in nature is about tuning into your surroundings. Listen to the wind rustling through the trees, feel the warmth of the sun on your skin, or watch the clouds drift by. These small moments of connection can help you slow down and appreciate the beauty of the natural world. If you enjoyed this content and want more tips on mindfulness and personal growth, don't forget to subscribe. Join us on this journey to a calmer, more mindful life.